Hello, happy to see you all again. This is a new video. From now on, I will upload more video about the secrets and teachings of the ancient Chinese stratagem or strategic force. Okay. Apart from the last video, I introduced you about the 推背图, okay, pushing picture, the book of pushing pictures, which is about a prophecy, but we can also use it for strategic thinking, okay? But that book is much richer in content, okay? You may also, it was a book coupled with the philosophy and theory of EG, so you may need more time to think about it, to understand it for your best use. This video is about a more simple, straightforward, but also very interesting. It's about the Guiguzi. Guiguzi is a legendary political strategist in ancient China. He was the founder of the School of Diplomacy, also known as the School of Horizontal and Vertical Diplomacy, 中皇学派. But most people, I think most people, nearly all scholars in China or foreign countries, only study the book known as Guiguzi. But in fact, Guiguzi teachings and knowledge are more comprehensive than this book. Guiguzi, if I can more time in the future, I will introduce more about his background, knowledge, and scope of studies, okay, so that you can appreciate more about Guiguzi. He was not only a figure about the art of persuasion, as many scholars mentioned. It's about the art of persuasion. His teachings and secrets covers other aspects. Okay. Now this video, I want to introduce the Guiguzi 12 change tactics. But first of all, we must distinguish tactic. Tactic in Chinese, traditional Chinese, means trick, method, okay, etc., strategy. But the present video I want to introduce is the principle of change of tactic, 变招 in Cantonese, or 变招 in 普通话, means to change from one tactic to another. Also, we have principle regulating such practice, regulating the change of one tactic to another, or change from one position to another position. Okay. There are some principles regulating this change of tactics according to Guiguzi. According to Guiguzi, there are total 12 principles of change of tactics or sequence of change of tactics. This video I will introduce the first one. The first one is change of tactics in Chinese. You can see the Chinese characters or words here. 貓犬易賴觀 in Cantonese, or 貓船易賴關 in 普通話. Let me translate it into English. It's the first principle. Now, most of these secret tactics or secret principle for change of tactics, Guiguzi used some examples in the natural world. For example, around the natural. For example, the natural things in the natural world, like trees, stars, etc., or also the animals. Okay. Now, the first one is like this: when the cat escapes, it relies on its spirit and good observation. This principle is applicable in what situation? Is when you retreat or withdraw. Okay, retreat or withdraw, or leave the battlefield, such etc. So we use the cat escape The cat escaped means we retreat, we withdraw, okay? We leave the battlefield for the time being, or in temporary way, okay? So, what Guiguzi said is that when the cat escapes, it relies on the spirit and good observation. So, because in our daily life, or in most conditions or situations, when we escape, we always rush, did not think too much. It may be due to our reflex system or automatic response. But Guiguzi give us advice. When you escape, don't rush. Instead, you must focus your sharp, clear mind with also good observation, like the cat. Because there's reason behind. When you have good spirit, sharp mind with good observation, you can find a most successful route for retreat. Otherwise, you may rush into dangers. Okay? So the first principle for us when we retreat, we change the tactics from attack to retreat, or change from our position to maintenance to retreat or to withdraw. We must act like a cat escape. We must focus our sharp mind, spirit with good observation. It will ensure our chance of escape and success. So, okay, this is the first principle. Very simple, but very practical. When you think more, practice more this principle, you will gradually grasp the essence of this principle. Now, the today video is very short, but I introduce you the very interesting and useful principle for change of tactics according to Guiguzi. See you next time.